The 2025 Alfa Romeo Giulia, Stelvio, and Tonale configurators are live, but there's not much to configure out. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video where Alfa Romeo heard me complaining. They were like, this Negro made a whole video and live stream about the 2025 configurator not being up after it was up, and we took it down, and we put it back up, and we took it down. Well, now it's here, and I can do the configurator video that I wanted to do last week for you guys. So we already did the full videos on the Giulia, Stelvio, and Tonale for the 2025 model year. And when that press release came out for all three of those models, the quadrifolios were nowhere to be found. That's because, as we mentioned, the 2024 Quadrifolio Super Sports are the final editions here, at least in the United States. So that means for 2025, as we have here today, no quadrifolio models are available. So with that said, we have the Giulia in one trim level, the Stelvio in one trim level, and the Tonale in one trim level. So this is going to be a quick one, so I figured I'd do all three. So here we are. I'm going to get right to it. I haven't done this already. I kind of looked at it really quick for the first time last week or a week and a half ago, but I haven't gone completely through this. But I know after the press release that there's not much you can really do. So you guys can see I can go between 2024 and 2025, and it doesn't really give me much of a different change for the picture. Really, the Tributo Italiano, which was the special edition that came out last year over in Italy, well, they're really pushing that for the 2025 model year here in the United States. So you'll see a lot of that, and that's what the press release photos were. So same for the Stelvio 2025, and for the Tonale 2025. All right, so there's not much going on. And if you guys didn't notice, right here it says 7 models to build. Right here, 2 models to build. So again, we don't got a lot going on. All right, 7 models to build, 2 models to build, 4 models to build, 2 models to build. Reason being is because, well, they're being stripped down to basically these final trims because the next generation is coming. The new Stelvio should be introduced by fall of next year, or at least be seen by that time. And then it will possibly be a 2026 model to where the Giulia will follow right after that. Those will be the next gen models on the Stella Large or STLA Large platforms. So it will be a derivative of the Giorgio platform you see here and you love from the Giulia and Stelvio, but it won't be exactly the same thing. Powertrains are changing up as well to where we have an inline 4, and for the quadrifolio models, obviously that F-154 twin turbo V6. Well, for the next model years, for the next generations, we are going to possibly have PHEV powertrains. Could be a simplified plug-in hybrid. Could be EV with range extender. Could be the Hurricane engine that we find in the Dodge Charger Daytona that's coming out now. Or could be fully electric for the quadrifolio models, pushing out that 1,000 horsepower. A lot going on. I'm going to jump right into this. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of backstory in case you didn't know and this is your first time jumping into this. But here we are. Starting with the Giulia, we're going to click on that, and we're going to see our options that we have for the 2025 model year. So you can either buy it or lease it, and you can do a model comparison. We're not going to do that. But basically, these are your 2 models here. You're the Giulia and the Giulia Tributo Italiano edition. So basically, it's a limited edition model, they call it. Not much has changed, and you can only see that the MSRP starting has only gone up $3,000. So, not much of a change when it comes to your original equipment. Now, you have all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive options to build from. So we're going to go to the regular Giulia just to start. One thing you guys will notice is that on the 2-liter Giulias, Verde Fangio is available. Now, let's start because Verde Fangio was a newer color that was debuted on a Tonale, right? And then for the 2024 model year, well, they brought Verde Fangio over to the quadrifolio model for the Giulia and Stelvio as well. And that was alongside Verde Montreal, which was always only a color available on the quadrifolio models. Well, now there's no more Verde Montreal because there's no more quadrifolio models. But they took that Verde Fangio from the Tonale and are now adding it on the Giulias and Stelvio 2-liter models, all right? So you can get green in the Giulia without it being a quadrifolio model for the first time. Now, with that said, you have Verde Fangio being your most expensive paint at $2,200. Then you have Bianco or Milano white, actually, at $0, no charge. So that's going to be your basic paint option. We have Alfa Rosso being $695. We have Mastano Blue Metallic being $695. We have Moonlight Gray Metallic, which used to be Lunaria White. That is $695. And Vesuvio Gray Metallic at $695 with Volcano Black Metallic at $695. Notice something is missing? No premium red color this year. That means no Rosso Etna. So do you guys notice something that is missing? No premium red color. No Rosso Etna. All right, so we don't get that for the 2025 model year. Just a red Alfa Rosso red, the gloss red. So keep that in mind. That will not be here. You will lose Verde Montreal. You will lose Rosso Etna. You will lose those two colors for the 2025 model year. Now, we're just going to keep it black. And then this is the big one here. One trim level, as I mentioned. So there's no Sprint, there's no TI. It's just one trim level. And then you can add a Veloce package because there's no Veloce trim level. Those were the 3 trim levels. So now the Veloce package, rear-wheel drive, is $1,600. Now, I'm going to choose that. And it should actually give me a Veloce badge if everything changes. Oh, I can choose between my wheels. So before we do that, let's actually choose our wheels. So we have 18-inch for the dark turbine wheels, standard. Then we have the 19-inch by 8-inch Sport 5 holes and 19-inch by 8-inch 19 by 9 Sport 5 holes. Okay, so staggered wheels and then the regular wheels. So you can do all 19s by 8, or you could do 19 by 8 and 19 by 9 in the second set. So you can do staggered. Basically, it's staggered, but they're both 19s, but just different inches when it comes to the overall width. So with that said, those are your wheel options. You get 3 wheel options for the 2025 model year. Back up to the Veloce package. More info. The Veloce package will give you gloss red calipers with white script, limited slip differential, power adjustable seat bolsters, the Q2 badge, silver Veloce badge, and the black sport leather seats. So again, that badge shows up and lets you know it's a Veloce, even though it's not actual Veloce trim, just a package. So we're going to add it, $1,600. So then we got to choose our wheels. We'll do the 2,250 19 by 8 and 19 by 9 5 holes. The other one is 19 by 8 and just 5 hole regular 1750 for that. But we'll do the expensive option here. All right, so it shows us everything we got now, what will be added. So we get a sunroof now. All right, it's normally $1,500. And then everything else is free. All right, so that added our price to $52,035. Now, all this stuff here is just the different tires and performance tires. We can add these performance tires because we have summer tires. You can do all season performance tires, summer tires, or all season performance tires. Wait, I said that twice. Oh, they're just different kinds. Okay, I see now. For the 18-inch wheels, all season performance. For the 19 summer, and for the 19 all season performance. So since we got the 19-inch wheels, we're gonna do the all season performance. Interior, well, basically, we have the regular interior. This is probably going to be pretty slow. Sorry, I clicked on this. But for those who don't know how this looks, I guess I'll do a little cut. I'll cut it, and then you guys will see it in a second. Okay, that took too long to load, so we're just going to keep it like this. Either way, interior, you get black leather seats. We have the black leather sport seats because we have the Veloce package, or you can do red sport seats. So I can add that, and you have a black and red interior, but basically just the sport seats will turn red, and that's be it. Gosh, Lee, is it my computer? But this is going so slow. There we go. Here, come on. Anyways, red seats will add $750 to our price. Then we have our 8.8-inch radio standard. And then our packages below. We already added the sunroof for $1,500 because we did the Veloce package. We have the driver assistance package for $300. And we have the premium interior sound package for $2,250 that adds the 14 speaker Harman Kardon and the leather dash, upper, and doors. All right, so that's it. $54,000. I want to make sure I added the interior. I think it did. it maybe. Let's see if I click black. Okay, yeah, it did add the interior. Okay, so $54,835. I think with every option we have, that's our Giulia 2.0. That's it. So every option. Now, if I added the most expensive paint, now we're at $56,340. So that's the most expensive Alfa Romeo Giulia. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go back to the wheels. I don't think I added the right wheels. Okay, $56,840. That makes more sense. All right. So $56,840 is the most expensive Giulia you can get in the 2025 model year, because remember, there's no quadrifoglio models. So every option added, that's it. All right, so you guys get the gist here. Let's go back. All right, and now we're in 2025 again. Let's go to the Tributo Italiano. Now, one thing I did mention is if I did all-wheel drive, see what that changes? The price from $46,195 to $46,690. All right, so not much actually, because normally it used to be like $2,000 for all-wheel drive. So not bad. So let's go to the Tributo Italiano. Only 3 colors are available. So one free color, Milano White. Then you have Alfa Rosso, $695, and then you have Verde Fangio. All right, so $2,200 for that. We got 2 wheel options, the same wheels that we just had in the last one. So add those. Summer tires or performance tires, we can do those, but no charge either way. And then we can do red interior. Wait, really? I'm gonna select it, but it's not gonna work because I don't know why it's not working. Can we actually do red interior with a green car? Make it like a Christmas tree? Give it Christmas colors? I don't think it's letting me add it, but maybe that comes. Oh, it's standard. Well, I mean, I guess for the most part, it's the only thing you can have. So I think it's standard. Oh, I see what's going on here. It's red. It's red and black because you get the stitching and the Tributo Italiano stitching and everything. So yeah, it's just stitching and you get Tributo Italiano in the headrest. That's what it is. So that's your standard here. I was like, I can get red interior. They don't let you normally do red interiors on green Alphas. So that's why I was excited. And then you can just add the driver assist package. Everything else is there. So this is actually cheaper at $54,240 because you can't get red interior. So if I were able to option out with red interior, it would have added to that price. But yeah, you can get the special edition for cheaper than another edition of the Giulia, adding the Veloce package and everything else. Because this is, yeah, $750 for these, $2,200 for the paint. The tires are free no matter which ones you have. The interior is standard, technology is standard. You can only add one option. That's it. Yeah, all this is standard. So there we go. Good to know, right? All right. So now we go back, and it's funny to see all these because that's last year. It's 24. We're going to go back to the Stelvio and do the same thing. I'll do it a lot quicker now because we were just trying to figure it out. So for the Stelvio, we're starting at $51,195. It's available at all-wheel drive only, so you don't got to worry about that. And then same colorways throughout. So nothing new here. But we'll go with Verde. We'll do the Veloce package. All right, make our wheel selection. 21-inch wheels. So this is going to be more expensive automatically. Probably $2,250. But you do the 20-inch wheels as well. We get the sunroof, gloss black roof rails, Veloce package, leather seats, all-season tires, 19-inch wheels. Okay, so we're adding that. Looking really cool. And then we can do, well, we got all-season. Yeah, and everything else is, yeah, free for the tire selection. Gloss black roof rails are in our package. Red leather sport seats. Is it letting us do it? Yes. We can do it. We can do it. A green car with red seats. Never thought I'd see the day, but here we are. Green car, red seats. All right. And then we can add we already got our sunroof added. Driver assistance package, $700 for everything there. And the premium interior and audio package. Dang, so this one's more expensive for sure. $62,640 for the 2.0 Stelvio with all options on it, with the most expensive options. I'm just glad we got a green car, red calipers, black wheels, red interior. I'm going to love when somebody options this out and I get to film this because it's going to be cool. All right, going back. We're doing a Tributo Italiano. Again, I want to add everything. You can only get one wheel option, so they want the black 21-inch wheel. We're going to go for the same paint just to do the options. I can't do the interior because it's got the stitching and the Tributo Italiano. Yeah, so no options selected here. And yeah, driver assistance package. So you can really only choose between your paint and if you want the driver assistance package. Everything else comes with it. And there we are. Now, one thing to note, and I know it's 60,890 and the other one was 62,000 and some change. One thing to note, for the Tributo Italiano, you will notice that this front piece here, the wheel wells, those side skirts, the rear wheel wells, and the back bumper are all the same color as the paint of the car. That's part of that Tributo Italiano package. This is going to give you the same body cladding color. Instead of having it in Vesuvio gray or Volcano black, it's going to body match it to whatever paint you pick. So we have green here. If I choose red, you're going to get red. Okay, so just to show you the rear too, it's going to be red. All right, so all this is body color. That's what you're going to see in the Tributo Italiano edition. All right, then the Tonale. Let's check it out, see where we're at. Oh, sorry. Firefox. Same thing, one trim. And we have a Tributo Italiano of this as well. We're starting off at $48,195, all-wheel drive only. What will be interesting to see is if this model for the 2025 model year qualifies for the EV tax credit here in the United States, where if you lease it, you're able to get $7,500 off of the sticker price of this car if you lease it. So not exactly sure if that's going to be the same thing for the 2025 model year, but ask your dealerships. So we got the same colorways. And I think, is one color missing here? White, black, red. Oh, yeah, because they don't have Moonlight Gray Metallic or Lunaria White or whatever you want to call it. They don't have that for the Tonale, so you don't have that. And the gray is actually a different gray. It's called Ascari. So you can see Grigio Ascari. So that's that color, which I'll choose here to show you guys. So it's not Vesuvio gray. So yeah, we got color options are different. We have a Veloce PHEV package. Let's see what that adds. So aluminum steering column mounted paddle shifters, dark Veloce fender badge, dual chrome exhaust tips, dual mode active suspension, gloss red calipers with white script, and Veloce aluminum door sills. All right, good to know. It's a little different than the others for the Giulia and Stelvio. All right, so we're going to add that. And then it's going to ask us our wheel options between the 19 and 20s. Normally we have 18s, all right, 19s for extra $1,500, and 20 inches for an extra $2,000. So we're going to add that package, and we're going to choose between the 19s and 20s. We're going to go 20, of course. All right, everything we added the premium package and the power moonroof with this whole setup. So we'll see what that entails in a moment. So there we go. Changed it up. Looking real cool. Looking like a Veloce model now. And then the tires are all the same as far as price between all seasons, the different sizes. So that's the same. And then leather trim bucket seats, sport cloth seats with Moscato stitch. For some reason, that's still loading because configurator. But zero cost option for these, it looks like, when it comes to the interior. So yeah, black and tan interior seats and black and tan buckets. So you kind of see it here, the perforated leather and everything. But yeah, it will not load right. Uconnect 5 for our infotainment. We can add the Harman Kardon system here. $1,000 for the audio. And an additional key fob for $40. All right. And then the packages, well, there's only two packages. Your advanced driver system and that premium package. So that premium package added ambient lighting, gloss black painted daylight opening moldings, which is your DLO, hands-free power liftgate, leather trim bucket seats, power liftgate, and ventilated front seats. So those are your packages. I wish the interior would load. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on there, but it seems like we only got two options for the interior. We only had like three, I think, for the 2024 models. So that's it. $59,630. And again, if you use that EV tax credit and lease it, well, then you're going to be saving $7,500, which will put you in the 52 range. So not that bad. Now let's go to the final spec we need to do for today. Thank you for holding your time. What is it like? 20 minutes on the dot. All right, so let's get going. The Tributo Italiano, same thing with the body color moldings, as you guys will see up front. The wheel wells, the side skirt, that has a two-tone side skirt, actually, you guys will see. But this part down here and right here, all the way across this black piece, is the same body color. And then the wheel arches, and then the rear. Ooh, it looks crazy with those exhaust tips. All right, so the Italiano automatically comes with what would be a Veloce package, so that's why you get the exhaust tips. That's why you get the big wheels automatically. You get all that automatically. Again, we're gonna go to the green paint just because that's the highest option. We want to see this, how it's gonna cost. All season tires, one option. The Italiano interior, same thing, but we have a little red in this one here. So I'm gonna try to get this to load. Oh, here we go. Perfect. All right, look at it. So for the Tonale, it's get that red perforated leather, which looks really cool. And then let me see if I can zoom out. I don't know how to rotate and drag. Yeah, I can't see the seats. I want to see the stitching in the seats. They won't let me see the stitching in the seats, but it says Tributo Italiano. But yeah, that's what you want to see, those red. Power moon roof, we're going to add that. Then we'll add the additional key fob and then the driver assistance package. $59,630. So again, very similar to the price of a Veloce added trim for the 2.0 if you add all those options. And then again, that tax credit. There we are, guys. That is your 2025 model year lineup for the Giulia, Stelvio, and Tonale. It's very stripped down, very simplified. Is what Alfa likes to call it in corporate jargon, but it's basically getting us ready for the next generation. So if you like more, I would say definitely see what's out there on the pre-owned lots. There's a lot out there in the pre-owned market, or just 24s that have not yet been purchased that are brand new. Look those up. If you really want something of your own or something brand new, straight from the boat, then maybe look at ordering one. But again, definitely would look at see what's out there already before you start getting on the configurator and really start to hit submit. But with that said, what do you guys think about the stripped down versions of these Alfa Romeos? What do you guys think about the options, pricing, everything, so forth, so on? Please drop those comments and opinions down below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. But also make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys check the links in the description if you want to help further support your boy. I appreciate the extra love. As always, you guys are so good to me. Great blessing. Thank you so much. You guys can also click the notification bell in case you don't want to miss any of these videos. And then we will see you guys in the next one. Appreciate you guys. With love. Peace.